Welcome, my people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Jamaica 87 again. Welcome, my people. Welcome, 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 welcome. Guys, remember, as you come, remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Remember to, uh, um, remember to, remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, guys. Support the channel, guys. Support the channel. Please, me I beg you guys. Support the channel. Watch the channel, guys. Oh my God. Watch the channel. Watch the channel, guys. Watch the channel. Guys, please, me I beg you. Go on, Louis. Louis, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Good evening, Louis. Big up on yourself, guys. Everybody that is on your For You page, big up on yourself, big up on yourself. Everybody that is joining, big up on yourself, big up on yourself, big up on yourself, big up on yourself, big up on yourself. Yes, I mean, glad, happy, excited to be here again once more. Oh my God, can I tell you guys? I'm happy, I'm happy. Guys, remember to clap, big up yourself. Guys, remember to like the live, share the live. If you're not a subscriber, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to top up the live. Guys, just do everything when you can do. Please, may I beg on, may I beg on, may I beg on, please and thanks and welcome. Yes, I mean, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Believe you me, appreciate each and every one of you. Tonight going to be, free flow, free flow. You understand I mean? Because I want heap of corruption I go on, guys. Whole heap of corruption I go on. You know what I mean? Whole heap of corruption I go on. Guys, big up on yourself, you know what? Alright. So where do we start from though? Where we start from? Yeah? Where do we start from? Alright, let me break down something. Let me break down something. Let me put on the headphone. Yeah? I'm gonna break down something. Yeah? I've seen the Gleaner. We call the Gleaner the PNP propaganda machine with paper. Yeah? That's what we call it, the Gleaner. And one of the reasons, Colin and big up yourself, one of the reasons why we call the PNP the propaganda machinery for the PNP criminal organization is because of the things that they continue to support whenever time the PNP is doing wrong. You understand what I mean? The Gleaner went on a investigation, right? Because they need information about Dennis Garden, right? And Jack Den and what take place. You understand what I mean? With the UHWI. Yeah? They want to confirm what they have been reporting for months now. Yeah? Guys, remember to top up the live. Remember to top up the live, guys. Please, me I beg you no thanks. I share the live. Yeah? So the Gleaner go on the investigation, right? And they have managed to get a copy of the receipt, yeah, that custom have give the UHWI. Yeah? They get a receipt for the equipment that came in the country. The 12 dialysis machine and the furnitures. But they don't tell me how much furnitures, yeah, that came in the country for Jack Den. Yeah? And the PNP get the information. You know when PNP do this, man? You know the Gleaner do this morning? The Gleaner hide it. Hello. Me say the Gleaner hide it. You understand what I mean? I don't know who went inside the Gleaner, right? When the Gleaner post this morning, yeah? And they find it catch up in our local bit of corner, yeah? And publish it on Twitter. And then everybody start to get the information. Yeah, get the information. Me too. Go on the Gleaner website and me I try to download the information. I'll know me can't get the information. Yes, I mean, I'll know me can't get the information. And people are dig and a dig and a dig. Yes, I mean, and I talk about this situation, and then the Gleaner must see people that talk about it and I post it or something. And the Gleaner just put it on their front line. Put it on the front line and the paper later in the evening here. Yes, I mean? The Gleaner is hiding all of this information from the public because they want the PNP not to look bad. You understand what I mean? Not to look bad. But listen, this corruption that is taking place, You understand? With Dennis Garden and UHWI need to trash out fully, and somebody need to go to prison. Because the Jamaica taxpayer, right? The Jamaica taxpayer, right? I mean, like, all of us, we have to pay our full share of taxes. So why these people feel like they must trick the government of billions of dollars benefit, yeah, and feel like it is nothing whatsoever at all. And you know the thing that really hurts? When you see him in parliament sit down, right, with no regards for the for taxpayer money. Yes, I mean, rob the government big time and sit down in a parliament there. No regards, no shame, no ambition, nothing him to have. The man still on committee in parliament, still on committee in the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. And none of them no move him none at all. Why? Because them not have no integrity either. Them not have no integrity either. Mark Golding, the British citizen slave master, get up every day and come talk about he's a man of integrity. You have the bloggers out there is saying that Mark Golding is the man of integrity. That's what they keep on putting out there, that Mark Golding is credible, Mark Golding full of integrity. Every day them say it. You understand what I mean? For big up yourself. Every day, them say Mark Golding a man of integrity. But show me the integrity in this matter. Show me the integrity in this matter when Mark Golding still have this man sitting in parliament and sitting on community. Mark Golding is the leader of the opposition. You can't tell me say Mark Golding cannot take action against Dennis Garden. And if Dennis Garden have any shame or any ambition, he will excuse himself from being a member of parliament too. Yeah? Because and it's not like, I mean, like, you're obligated to serve your constituency. Yes, you're obligated in a way. But you can step away because you find yourself in a position where it rests well with the public. You understand what I mean? It rests well with the public. And I can't understand why when PNP get caught in this massive corruption, right, it's always okay. Nobody is making any noise over it. But well concerning citizens of Jamaica, we don't hear none of the watchdog groups coming out talking about these matters. Right? Why? You know, here they come out and talk about these matters. They're not going to come out and talk about it. Because we know said these watchdog groups, right? They are PNP. Bought out by PNP. So they support the PNP 100%. And I can guarantee you today, if any Jamaica Labour Party MP ever find themselves in a situation like this, in our go down this up. And they would have to resign because the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness would have to take action, and he would take action against any of his members of parliament. You understand what I mean? Who get caught in things like these. And that is the difference between the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, right? And the Jamaica Labour Party and the PNP and Mark Golding. Me and my come talk about Andrew not have no integrity, but check it out for yourself. Check it out for yourself. Andrew is the only, the government of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is the only government me see in my lifetime that really take action against his ministers. You understand what I mean? He is the only one that me see take action against his ministers. As a matter of fact, some of the time, Andrew don't have to ask his minister to resign or step aside because they know what he stand for. You understand what I mean? The PNP not stand for nothing, Virgin. Sister, that Virgin. You understand what I mean? The PNP not stand for nothing. Oh, God Almighty, man. Don't tell me what the PNP stand for. Tell me where Mark Golding stand for. You understand what I mean? Don't tell me what he stand for. And it don't look good for Mark Golding. He know we are from. It don't look good for Mark Golding. And me hear people, commentator, is saying that Mark Golding is holding the position as the opposition leader, right? And me hear the PNP supported him and say, Mark Golding is going to go another term, right? Against the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. But I would run ahead of everybody and say, if Mark Golding really planned to run against Andrew in the 2030 election, right? He might commit a political suicide. You understand what I mean? Because there is no way Mark Golding can ever think of running against the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness in 2030. Yeah? After so much corruption happened under his watch. You understand what I mean? Remember, and this man come out every day and I said to the people of Jamaica that he is a man of integrity, he's full of integrity, and any of his members of parliament get caught in any type of corruption, him, Mark Golding, I go take action. Want to see Mark Golding take any action? Want to see Mark Golding take any action? Let me tell you something. The Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, the massive corruption that took place in St. Andrew Municipal Corporation with his General Secretary, Dayton Campbell, right? That was on tape talking about where the thief in money must go, for where the thief in money must not go. Andrew Swaby, right? Mark Golding not take no action against nobody. Yeah? And this is the man that is preaching integrity. And I say, Andrew no have none. You know what I mean? We can guarantee you that if Andrew Michael Holness, councillors get caught, or his general secretary get caught in any type of corruption, right? They will have to resign. Look what take place in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, right? That FID and MOCA is investigating. Over $1 billion have been thieved from the municipal corporation. And we have criminals from within Punish Town taking taxpayer truck, water truck, right? When them never reported, right? Giving water to citizens, and they have to pay them. Remember, the PNP gang go over the municipal corporation, took our taxpayer money, truck, right? And I give people water. And on top of that, right? The municipal corporation still pay them for use the thieving truck. I don't see any type of corruption like this. And yet still Mark Golding said he's a man of integrity. Eh? But why me not understand? Me not understand. But Mark Golding would be committing a political suicide if he planned to run back with Andrew in 2030. Because it can't happen. It will never happen. Because it don't look good for Mark. And it don't look good for him personally. It don't look good for him. And in personal business, it don't look good for him neither. Because if Mark Golding is acting like this, eh? If him having private business, me don't want to do no private business with him. Because this is normal operation. Right? He put up against corruption. Mark Golding can't talk nothing. Me say anytime he hear Mark Golding open up his mouth and talk about nothing about corruption, me rub him out. Seriously. Seriously. Anyhow me hear Mark Golding open up his mouth and talk about integrity, eh? And talk about corruption, me jump on him immediately, right? And listen to me, I talk about it for weeks and months because there is no way this man can continue. The news that the Gleaner published this morning, right? Where the UHWI bought the equipment, but they use 18 3/4, right? Hope Road, right? To deliver it to, yeah? Mark Golding want to ask a question. We address that. Because that is not UHWI address. You understand what I mean? You say you need more particulars, Mark Golding. Here is the evidence. Here is the receipt, Mark Golding. What you going to do to Dennis Gardner? Eh? What you going to do to him? You understand what I mean? You going to take any actions against him, Mark Golding? Eh? Me don't know. But listen to me. Somebody Africa prison, you know, it can't be a slap on the wrist. It can't be. Yeah? It can't be more Golding. You have to make the man pay and pay daily. And if you not make the man pay and pay daily, we are asked Mocha and the FID to do their job and make sure that they pay and he pay daily for what he have done. Yeah? Remember, remember when they took the gas station from Ardisha? Yes, I mean, Ardisha never paying taxes. Yes, I mean, and the PNP, yeah, make them take Ardisha gas station. This man robbed the government of millions of dollars. You understand what I mean? The man even built the building illegally. Oh, God Almighty, people, come on. Come on, people. The man built one hell of a building without any approval from the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Not, and he built it without a plan, people. He built it without a plan, the hospital. And it seems like the man, that wasn't enough for him. That corruption wasn't enough for him. Eh? Everybody look at easy way out. And listen to me, we have a government, We have a government, but me feel say the government too slow. And me feel say the government nah do what they have to do. You understand what I mean? Because we know say if it was the PNP in office and the JLP keep on doing these things, the PNP would have send the JLP them to prison. They not ramp with them. They not ease upon them. So why the Jamaica Labour Party have been so soft with the PNP? Me not understand. Me not understand. And millions on top of millions of dollars, the PNP in opposition and robbing the people of Jamaica. Millions of dollars. Can you believe it? And we always say on this program that if the PNP did get any chance of forming government in this country, can you imagine the type of corruption that would take place in government? And it coming out clearly every day, why PNP put their life on the line, right, to gain power in this country. It's getting obvious day by day, why PNP was fighting so hard to get power in this country. You understand what I mean? Because these people know what they are doing in opposition. So they did want government to continue to bleed the purse of the public, to use the public for their benefits. Eh? Can you imagine? If the PNP was in power, right, Dennis Garden would get away with all of these things. Plus more. Because hospital not easy to furnish out. And me, I tell you today, that if the PNP was in power, that hospital that they build will furnish out on the back of the taxpayer money in this country. You understand what I mean? When Mark Gordon are going to stand up, when Mark Gordon are going to take action against this corruption that is facing him, you understand what I mean? One thing you have to tell Mark Gordon, if you can't manage, leave out. If you can't eat, leave out of the kitchen. You understand what I mean? If you can't manage, resign as the opposition leader. Because money is not all. You understand what I mean? Money is not all. Your integrity, you need to protect your integrity if you have none. You understand what I mean? If you have none, protect the local integrity when you have mark, if you have none. You understand what I mean? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Mighty God. Well, I'm telling you something, man. Sorry, guys. This is unbelievable. One Gordon. Believe you me, this morning, me untrust to come upon live. We talk about this. You understand what I mean? But because me too busy. But my Gordon have to take action against these people. We can't continue like this. We cannot continue like this. The government also need to step on Mocha and the FID and make sure so them bring these people to justice. You understand what I mean? Cecil Vera get 20 years and 10 months. And me hear the judge say, listen to me, if he behave good, he must just do 13. See one other one in Louisiana, what former PNP, former PNP MP caretaker, whatever you want to call him. Eh? Mr. Stanford. He run in the 2020 election in Western St. Mary. Eh? Police have charged him because he have assaulted his wife in Louisiana. Eh? One by one, they are going to jail. You see, Damian Crawford say a thing, you know. Right? And in fee say at the Jamaica Labour Party, him a wish him in prison. And yes, I mean? But my grandmother used to tell me, you know, don't wish bad for anybody. Because you don't know when the day come. Yes, I mean? And when you dig pit, you dig two. One for me, one for you. Yes, I mean? So when Damian Crawford say one by one, they're going to jail. One by one, they're going to jail. You think a joke him did I make? And a joke him did I make? Because one by one, the PNP is going to jail. And we have seen where many of them have been charged. You understand I mean? Have been arrested and have been in prison. Yes, I mean? And many of them going to, you understand I mean? Going to go to prison. Because the PNP, when you talk about corruption, you talk about the PNP. When you talk about scandal, you talk about the PNP. Right? When you talk about abusive men, right? You talk about PNP. Because we don't know how comes the PNP attracts so much abusive man in a them party. Yeah? When you talk about criminality, you talk about PNP. You know what I mean? I have never seen so much woman beater in a one party. Eh? No, sir. I have never seen it. The PNP man, them no love woman. Them no love woman. I don't know what happened. Why the PNP man, them no love the woman, them. Yes, I mean? And these people leave Jamaica with the mentality that they can abuse the woman, right? And not come out of it. And that's the mentality them have, you know. So they can abuse the woman, right? You do it at Jamaica, you get away with it. Yeah? But you think you can go overseas, live overseas, and do it, and get away with it. Yeah? At two different places, master. Me sorry for no. You know what I mean? Me sorry for no. And everywhere you can go and do no nasty behavior and get away with it. This is the third or the fourth PNP that go to prison over here, you know. You know what I mean? The other day, one killing wife in Canada. You know what I mean? And then before that, one got prison for thieving. So one by one, you know, I got jail. I want to not go stop. I want to not go stop. I want thing more to tell you, you know. One thing more to tell you, know. When you see Andrew, I come, right? If Andrew on the right side of the road, please take the left side. If Andrew on the left side, go on the right side. Because can't mix with the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Because Andrew Michael Holness is a man of class. Andrew is a man of class. You understand what I mean? So no mix up the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness in our nastiness. Yeah? And we say freestyle, we are freestyle tonight. And since I mentioned the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, me see the PNP, right? And some other people come out and attack the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness and Camilla Johnson Smith. With the Cuban matter. But we talk on that. We spend some time on that tonight. Yeah? Because we want to, when we talk about Cuba, you know, we have to be honest to ourselves. And we have to put ourselves in the position that the Cuban people is in. You understand what I mean? We have to put ourselves in it. Because we can guarantee you, right, that persons in Cuba that are under 40, right, is against the regime in Cuba. Young people under 40 is against the regime in Cuba. I mean, I talk on behalf of nobody. I'm talking about how I feel about Cuba, right? So when the most Honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lewis government take the decision to end the program with Cuba, yeah, is not the end, right, of Cubans working in Jamaica. Because this government have offered contracts to the nurses and to the doctors separately from the program they came to Jamaica on. The government tried to work out something with Cuba, and Cuba turned it down. Cuba believe that because they're working with Jamaica for 50 years, Jamaica must hold on to their hand and sink with them. No, we can't do that. We can't sink with a regime there. When they are Cuba, we are stifle the people them for decades on top of decades. Yes, I mean? And we want to put you out there also that is not only Jamaica that end the program with Cuba. The entire Caribbean end the program with Cuba. Right? And one of the reasons why I think they end the program with Cuba, right, is because that program have been generating money to the regime in Cuba. So that regime is benefiting significantly from the people. You understand what I mean? It's like a slavery thing. It's like a slavery thing. You understand what I mean? They send you on a mission and you work and you send back your money to them. And they feel, and when you work, you get a 20% when you work. The majority, 80% of it, go back to the government. And me hear some people say, when you go back to the country, you get everything. Not like that. Them give you what they want to give you when you go over there. Because if the Cuban people be honest, me hear one doctor say if the Cuban people be honest, the 80% of your pay that went back home, you not get no 80% when you go back home. They give you what they feel like to give you. You understand what I mean? The regime in Cuba, right, need to go and leave the Cuban people alone. Jamaica will always be friend with Cuba and always be friend with the people of Cuba. The regime in Cuba is stifling Cuba for years and decades, and everybody want us to, and some people want us to feel comfortable with a situation like this. We can't feel comfortable with a situation like this. And sometimes the people of Cuba want to talk and they can't talk. And people would wonder why they can't talk. What do you mean by why they can't talk? They just can't talk. You never been kidnapped? You never been kidnapped? You can't do nothing if you're kidnapped. You have to pray to God. Say, boy, you find a way out for run. And many people who run from Cuba never go back there. Some of them people here, some of them nurses, and doctors, that the government have a contract. Some people are going to take it, you know. Yes, some people are going to take it. But some people not going to take it. Some people are going to go back to Cuba because they're afraid of the regime. And them have family live back in Cuba. And they're afraid. Say, boy, listen, me not go back. And then go, and if me not go back, them are going to unalive me family member them. So some of them now going to take it. But some people are going to take it. And they don't business nothing about Cuba. And we respect the Prime Minister of Trinidad. The Prime Minister of Trinidad said, the rest of the Caribbean leaders have been silent about the dictatorship in Cuba. And I behave like they want to support the dictatorship in Cuba. But she says she's not a hypocrite. She's making her conscience be known. She's not supporting any dictatorship system within the Caribbean. None. Me can't understand. I cannot understand. From me born till now, the people them at Cuba under bondage. Under bondage. Being used and abused by the system in Cuba. And look how hungry them the people they're facing. And look a bit hungry them the people they face. Cuba is a prosperous country. Cuba have potential on top of potential. I mean, here people are going to blame America. Say, America make Cuba, it is what it is today. But when America put on the embargo on Cuba, they put it on many other countries too. They put it on many other countries. And me see the other rest of countries them come to agreement with America. Because they think about them people. They put the people first and they put the country first. They put the people first and they put the country first. They come to an agreement. It's not like they sell out to America. No, they don't sell out to America. But they can't like hold up in pride and let the people suffer. Cuba could have freed themselves longer than almighty time. But you see the regime in Cuba, those people think about themselves than the people of Cuba. And it's obvious. The regime in Cuba thinking about themselves all the time and not the people of Cuba. If these people were thinking about the people of Cuba, they will never have Cuba in the condition that Cuba is in today. It's all about them and what they can benefit and not the people of Cuba. Because nobody now said, nobody now said, listen, everything that America said, do it. Nobody now said that. America now said that. Cuba could have done it for the citizens of their country, for the betterment of their country. Step down off the pride. Step down off your pride. Think about the people. Think about the local children. Think about the kids' future. Cuba have produced some of the most intelligent people in the world. Doctors, nurses. Can you imagine if Cuba did come down off their pomp and pride? Can you imagine if Cuba never had any dictator system inside here? What Cuba would be today? Boy, I mean, no, no. But one thing I want to tell the Cuban government, say, Jamaica now go sing with you. Jamaica now go sing with you. Me know say you want Jamaica to hold on your hand, right? You want Jamaica to hold on your hand in time like these. But guess what? The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have a country for run. You understand what I mean? The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have a country to run. You understand what I mean? And listen to me, one thing with this Prime Minister here, him a go put Jamaica first. Him now put himself first. Andrew now put himself first. Andrew go put the country first. And anything that is in the best interest of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, in Jamaican interest, him a go do it. You understand what I mean? We can't join hand with you in this time. The regime must come to an end. Must come to an end. Because Cuba have potential, full of potential. You understand what I mean? Jamaica is full of potential. Cuba is full of potential. But let go of the people of Cuba. You understand what I mean? And let the people free. But the people them do what them want to do. You cannot tell people when we guard them bed, when we sleep, when we use toilet, when we turn on light, when we use internet. What kind of, what can go so? God Almighty give us a free will. Free will. God give us a free will. You understand what I mean? Two roads before you. Pick your choice. There is hell. There is heaven. Pick your choice. God give us choice. So why men feel like say they must own we and treat we like animals? We can't see through that. Human beings are not animals. Where you go and feed them now and then. You go to pan them now and then. It's not animals. No, Garo. Me never said must give up the free health and education. No, me never said that. You understand what I mean? I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that. You understand what I mean? But what I'm saying is that the regime in Cuba must free the people. Let the people them free for the way they want to do. If they want to go on the internet, let the people them go up on the internet, go look where they want to look for. Light, water, food. A three essential thing that people must have in life, you know. And you want to tell people when to turn on pipe, or you control the pipe. When to give people water, from when not to give people water. When people must eat, from when not people not to eat. When people forget light, from when people not forget light. What kind of thing you got about? Eh? In a 2026, eh? We have Caribbean country living this way. No, sir. No, sir. Me not support it. A matter of fact, me not support no dictator system. Me not support no dictator system across the world. None. And you can't say that, victorious. Victorious. You can't say Jamaica no have no backbone. You can't say that. Because we have seen many countries that have backbone still fall by the hands of America. You understand what I mean? Jamaica is a fragile country. If every Caribbean country come and stood up against America, they still cannot stop America from going into Cuba and take control of Cuba. And if every Caribbean country decide to stand up against America, right? And America said, listen to me then. All right then. Now go after the Caribbean countries then. What will happen to the people them in the Caribbean? What will happen to them? What happened to them? Remember, these people have trade with America heavily. Ask these people how many products and things they have export from America to their countries. Ask this country. Ask these countries within the Caribbean. How much money they have spent yearly to export good from America to their country. So tell me something. They must have backbone and stand up against America, right? What gonna happen next when they stand up against America? Think about that. Cuba stood up against America. Yes, they stood up against America, but look on Cuba today. And that is the problem, you know. Cuba stood up to America. Yeah, but look on Cuba today. Look on Cuba today. Look at Cuba today. Listen to me. Listen to me. You see, if your hand in a lion mouth, take time, draw it out. Cuba could have done it a different way. Even if they want to stood up to America, they could have done it a different way. They could have done it a different way if they didn't want to stood up with America. Because it's not like America is forcing them to accept their type of culture in their country, their type of rules, laws, and regulation in their country. You understand, man? It's not like that. When you run in a country victorious, you understand me? You can't think about yourself. And I think most of these leaders in Cuba is thinking about themselves and not the people of Cuba. Oh God Almighty, man. For over 50 years. For over 50 years. For over 50 years. These people have been going through it and they never, one of the time, change course. Everybody is on one course. They never change a course. Nobody never say, all right then, since this now work, let me go talk to America and see if we can do things differently and see how it can benefit the country. Everybody is just on one accord. Nobody now shift. Nobody now turn. Until America eventually go in a Cuba. Because it's not a if or but or maybe that America going to go inside Cuba. They're going to go inside here, whether they like it or not. This is uncalled for. This is uncalled for. This is uncalled for, may I tell you. It's the same thing in Venezuela. It's the same thing in Venezuela. Until America go inside here. That's what I'm saying, MDL 1996. You understand what I mean? Take the people them passport, take their money, and give the people them what they feel like. Give them. When they come back off the deployment. That is unacceptable, man. The people them are not slave. Slavery done longer than almighty time. Long time. Victorious, me no believe that. Me no believe that, you know. Me no believe what you are saying, no. You understand what I mean? You see, Jamaica have their own culture and belief. Yeah? And we have a prime minister that will stand up and speak out against anything that go beyond Jamaica culture and belief. Yeah? To the point where we have a congressman the other day in America said they're disappointed in the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes to make certain utterances towards Cuba. And him and the Jamaica Labour Party and the people of Jamaica going to feel it. So the government of Jamaica is no puppet for England or America or for any other country at all. You understand what I mean? While we share some common goals, we are not puppets. Jamaica going to stand on their belief. You understand what I mean? Listen to me, man. In 2026, the Cuban people shouldn't have been living this way. Oh, God Almighty, man. Don't look into it, people. Don't look into it. Oh, God, man. Remember, some don't have children there, you know. Remember, some don't have young people, you know. We need a change in Cuba. Even if America don't invade Cuba, we need a change in Cuba. Believe you me, we need a change. Oh, yeah, talk, MDL. There are presumption that Jamaica is republic. Well, Jamaica is not a republic yet, you know. Jamaica is not a republic yet. But Jamaica is moving towards republic. And right now, we have Mark Golding and the PNP that is stopping Jamaica from becoming republic. This government start the process of Jamaica to become republic. And they draft the law. And the opposition said they don't believe in everything that the government have draft up. Right? Which is under the government alone. Because the government take people from the public sector, from the private sector, from the opposition, from the church, and from the unions. And the farmer committee. And all of them come up with these documents. Mark Golding look at it and say he's not in agreement with everything in the documents. But Mark Golding said, right, what they believe in, they're going to go ahead and sign what they believe in and what they believe can work for Jamaica to become republic. And what they disagree with, they will go back to the table and talk things over again. And when they're ready for Mark Golding to sign off for Jamaica to begin the process of becoming republic, Mark Golding said, no, me no believe in nothing in that documents there. Me no agree with nothing in that documents there. And remember, it was Mark Golding who tell the nation of Jamaica that he's going to sign what they agree on. So it for Jamaica to become republic right now, it's stalled. You understand what I mean? It's stalled. But Jamaica will become republic without Mark Golding, the British citizen. Jamaica will become republic. You understand what I mean? But Cuba people, Cuba, oh God Almighty, man, think about Cuba and the things that the people have been going through in Cuba for decades on top of decades. No, me not agree with you. Me not agree with you. I don't agree with you. Victorious. Me not agree with you. The Caribbean have backbone. The Caribbean have backbone. They have backbone and they stand up for what they believe in. One thing with these Caribbean leaders, they stand up for what they believe in. You understand what I mean? They stand up for what they believe in. They have backbone. You can't say that, Victorious. You can't say that. But I'm saying to you, Victorious, look into it. Look into it. How much we can stand up to America in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, if we put every country together, how much we can stand up to America. How much? Eh? If America, right, if we stand up to America, Victorious, and America put an embargo on every Caribbean country, can you map out a way for us not to be like Cuba, Victorious? Write it in the comment section. Map out a way for us. If Jamaica to stand up with Cuba, right? Stand up with Cuba, face to face. You understand me? And tell America, say, listen, on no back off. We are stand up with Cuba. And America put on embargo upon every Caribbean countries. And some of the countries, them like Trinidad and other places that have oil and all of these things. Right? Remember, you know, if they put an embargo upon and all of us in the Caribbean, you know. Remember, none of these oil will be selling, you know. You understand what I mean? So map out a way. Map out a way where we could survive. If America put an embargo on every Caribbean countries, if we stood up with the regime in Cuba. Farming. Farming. Farming not insufficient. Farming not insufficient. Farming, listen to me, man. Listen to me. Listen to me. Farming. We have to do better than farming. We have to do better than farming. Listen to me. MDL. But just did I mention that? You know how much land they are Cuba? You know how much land they are Cuba? And not even farming. The people them can't do Cuba. The people them are suffer in Cuba. But sell what we have to each other. Sell what we have to each other. Hold that. All right. We are going to sell what we have to each other. Okay. Sell what we have to each other. Yeah? How much that I going to help we? How much that I going to help we? You understand what I mean? How much that I going to help we? A matter of fact, so some of our Caribbean countries not even trade with each other. Not even trade with each other. And that is one of the barriers that we have to break down first. You understand what I mean? And I know that is not every Caribbean country are going to want to break down that barrier. You understand what I mean? It's not every Caribbean country is going to break down that barrier for trading with each other. So me not understand what you say. Me not understand what you say. Me not understand what you say. Trust me. It just don't make no sense to me, Victorious. It just don't make no sense to me. Ghost, Jamaica did not turn their backs against Cuba. And you people must stop it. That is false information. The Jamaica, a matter of fact, every Caribbean countries, right? Every Caribbean countries have discontinued the Cuban programs, right? And the reason why I think they discontinue the program, right, is to support the people of Cuba and not the regime of Cuba. This program that is going on for over 50 years, right, is supporting the regime of Cuba, not the people of Cuba. Not the people of Cuba. The government of Jamaica and other Caribbean countries, they end the regime program, but they are offering these doctors and these nurses private contracts. Private contracts. Yeah? And listen to me. Some going to take it up, some not going to. Why? Because they're afraid of the regime in Cuba. So it's not like Jamaica abandoned Cuba. Nothing not go like that. And the rest of the Caribbean people abandoned Cuba. We will never abandon any Caribbean countries and the people within these countries. We will never. Because all of our Caribbean countries, right? We are all family. In spite of the dictatorship in Cuba. The doctors and the nurses, them, going to get contract to work with the government. Well, Ghost, them no come and say, it's America, tell them to discontinue the program, you know. You understand what I mean? But I believe strongly that is America, right? Is America come, right? And say, boy, listen to me, in the program. You understand what I mean? Else, end the program else. You understand what I mean? But listen to me. Boy, the people, them, boy, let me tell you something. Until we in the position when them a prime minister you in and president them in then we can't talk. You understand what I mean? Then we can't talk. Yeah, man. Ignore those people who are calling Jamaica coward. Exactly, MDL. When since we are worried about the people of Cuba, a long time, longer than mighty time goes, we concerned about the people of Cuba. Long time. That's why I said, you guys are coward and hypocrites. No, not true. Victorious, not true. Please read. Okay, Sandra, Reese. Those people will never listen to reason and deal with the truth 87. True your talk, MDL. The real thing. It is not being shown in our action. Of course, Victorious, it's showing our action, man. Victorious, listen to me. Jamaican people always talk about the atrocity that is taking place in Cuba. Always talk about it. Always talk about it. When since we are worried about the regime change in Cuba, longer than by the time. And we are being in this program for 50 years. Yes, we are in a program for 50 years. But things and time change. That's what I mean? Things and time change. And listen to me now. Listen to me. Whether you like it or not, the world is changing. Yeah? The world is changing right in front of our very eyes. You understand what I mean? Right in front of our very eyes. And we better be careful. We better be careful because while the world is moving along, right, we cannot continue. Right? Jamaica can't just sit by and let the world change. And we are not changing with the world. You understand what I mean? We can't do that. We can't do that. Look at the state of our healthcare. What do you mean by look at the state of our healthcare? What do you mean by, this evening, Victorious, I have a conversation with my brother-in-law about the same healthcare system in Jamaica. But whether you like it or not, Jamaica healthcare system now than 10 years ago is way more better than many other countries. Whether you like it or not, we still have people from the Americas and the Caribbean coming to Jamaica to seek healthcare. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? We have some of the biggest hospital in Jamaica. Yeah? Refurbishing, right? Building out brand new. Yeah? So by 2027, dear, we should be opening some brand new renovated hospitals in Jamaica to offer proper health care to the Jamaican people and the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. What are you talking about? And even though you guys always talking about Jamaica healthcare system, people from in the Caribbean and the Americas always come in to seek healthcare in Jamaica, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. For, for Jamaica to be offering healthcare at no cost, right? At no cost, Jamaica healthcare system is decent, right? Nobody now say perfect. Nobody now say perfect. You understand what I mean? But it's decent. I'm telling you that. Very, very decent. The healthcare in Jamaica is better than many places in America and Canada. That I know for sure. MDL, I'm here to tell. MDL, I'm here to tell. When me hear people that come talk about the healthcare system in Jamaica, you know, me laugh, you know. Because if you ever go to some hospital in America, if you ever go to some hospital in Canada, that's crazy. Me see my son take my son sick the other sometime last year before last. I will bring him to the hospital. Yeah? And then bring me in one room. And me say when me look on the sheet, I be able to dip on the sheet. I have to take out my son off of the bed and put him in my lap. I'm look on the bed where they put my son pan. Rusty, dirty. You understand what I mean? So me you know come talk about healthcare in Jamaica. Listen to me, man. Jamaica healthcare is better right now than 10 years ago. You understand what I mean? At no cost, that a lie. Oh, you mean by Jamaica healthcare system? You can go to hospital at Jamaica, the public hospital, and then look after you free of cost. You don't have to pay. And that's what this government have given to the people of Jamaica. Free healthcare. You understand what I mean? What you mean by a lie, I tell? What you mean by a lie, I tell? You know what? This government, right, in 2016, filled 1.8 million prescription, right, for poor people in this country in 2016. In 2024, the government have filled over 4 million, 4.8 million prescription for poor people in Jamaica. You know what I mean? The government is offering free second chance smile. The government offer free dentures. You understand? If you miss your teeth, you can go to the health center and you can get a denture free from the government of Jamaica. Prosthetic leg. The government, if you lose your leg, the government will give you that free in Jamaica. You understand me? So what are you talking about? If you need your teeth to clean, you can go to any health center to clean your teeth for free. If you want your teeth to pull, you can go to any health care, right? In health center, in Jamaica to get it pulled. You think you can go there? You think you can go in a hospital in America and talk about you want your teeth pulled free? Or clean free? Which part? You get it clean and pulled free. Come on there, man. Me gone. Me can't stand listening to you no more. Okay, go squad. Disappear. Disappear. Because you guys don't want to hear the truth, you know. You guys just want to bring down Jamaica at all costs. Yeah? You guys can't just come and talk about this and that about Jamaica. And some of you don't know what is taking place in Jamaica. You guys don't know what is taking place in Jamaica. Yes, I mean, you just come and talk. Because probably you leave Jamaica in a state, right? And you still have it in your mind, right? That Jamaica is bad. Yeah? Jamaica is not bad as you leave Jamaica. Jamaica is developing step by step. Yes, I mean? Step by step, we're moving from poverty to prosperity. And let me tell you something. Listen, here. If Jamaica ever, right, Because by 3 month times, we will know if Jamaica find any oil. And I'm telling you, with good leadership, Jamaica will be the place where everybody want to return to. You hear some people are come talk about they will never return to Jamaica. They will never return to Jamaica. Yeah? I heard the health minister, right, saying to our citizens in the diaspora, come home. Come home. Yeah? We have work for you here in Jamaica. Yeah? And I want to salute the 133 nurses, yeah, that planning to come back home to serve the country. These people are true heroes. And we want to say congratulations and welcome home. You understand me? The government of Jamaica is working hard, really hard, yeah, to make sure our healthcare system is the best thing ever. Yeah? And if we pay attention to what is taking place in the healthcare system, Jamaica is moving forward. You understand me? Jamaica is moving forward. Yeah? And when it comes on to our crime situation, our diaspora always a problem, right? With our crime and the healthcare system and the government of Jamaica, the Prime Minister especially, yeah, being dedicated, right, putting money where mouth is, yeah, to focus on these two significant problems in our country. And let me tell you something, what we have now is way more better, right, than then. And that is the truth. Jamaica last year celebrate under 700 murder. Something that we have never seen in 31 years. Yeah? And then because this government have put their money where their mouth is. Yeah? This government have allocated the largest sum of money ever any government could have put in the security ministry to make sure every criminals, every Don, every bad man, every gang got caught and brought to justice. When this government took over office in 2016, it was 350 gangs in this country. And now we have under 100. Sometimes we must give so someone do not go like Andrew, you know. I do not go like the government. But the truth and in fact, Andrew Michael Holness and the government is the best government and prime minister we have ever seen in this country. Andrew Michael Holness is the only prime minister that we have ever seen who put the Jamaican people first. Who put poor people first. Andrew Michael Holness. Our healthcare system goes. But me think you say you're going goes. Are you still there? I got a question for you. What is the death count for Melissa? I don't remember the death count for Melissa, but I can go on my computer right now and I can give you that death tool right now for Melissa. You understand me? I can go, don't worry. I can give you sorry. I can give you that right now, Ghost. Yes, I mean, come on, don't do that. Come on, don't do that. Sorry, people. I can give you that. Some Jamaicans think that Jamaica can stand on its own without help from large nation. Thank you, Ketabi. Thank you very much, Ketabi. Thank you very much. That's what I'm talking about. So when Victorious going to say if America put on embargo on the Caribbean, yeah, we can trade between our one another and stand. Me don't know how that gonna work. Me don't know how that gonna work. Believe you me. Me don't know how that gonna work. You understand what I mean? Jamaica need others. Other Caribbean countries need others to survive. We can't survive on our own. And that is the truth. And boy, me don't know, brother. Me don't know. I am happy that I am independent voter, so I can see the truth and not close my eyes like some people. Thank you, Sandra. Believe you me, for real, Sandra, may I tell you, Valentine, Cuba changed their payment agreement with several Caribbean islands. Why did they refuse Jamaica? Why me no know? Me no know. Why me can't tell you? Me can't tell you, Valentine. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. Cuba want Jamaica to keep what they have. You understand what I mean? Keep what they have and stand up with them. Yeah, and with the regime, not with Cuba. Because if these people were standing up for Cubans, the country would never be in the position that they're in today, that America is going to invade them. You understand what I mean? So the regime want Jamaica government to stand with them. Eh? And they refuse, right, to negotiate with the government. And I want to say to Mrs. Camilla Johnson Smith, right? Oh God Almighty, boy, me don't know how she do it, you know. But we want to say big up to Miss Camilla Johnson Smith. Is one of the most hardworking, right, foreign affairs minister we have ever seen. Believe you me, we want to say big up to you, Miss Camilla Johnson Smith. You have been working on behalf of every Jamaicans. Every Jamaicans, right? Yeah, do your work. Believe you me. Um, just like Cuba made a choice, Jamaica made a choice. Exactly, Jamaica made a choice. You understand what I mean? And we have, and I said it earlier. I said it earlier, Ketabi, that Jamaica and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness going to put the country and the people first. You may tell you, Jamaica Prime Minister, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, is not a selfish man. Him now go think about himself and think about other countries and put Jamaica last. Him now go do that. Him go put the people of Jamaica and put Jamaica first. But I mean, I don't know what some people think, you know. I don't know what some people think. Some people want Jamaica to stand up to America. How Jamaica will stand up to America? Want to tell me how Jamaica will stand up to America? You have more Jamaican live America than you have in Jamaica. How Jamaica will stand up to America? Jamaica Jamaica look a foreign look a tourist tourism, me mean. With them are them number one what they call it? With the word, find what word we use. But Jamaica depend on tourism so much. Yes, I mean? And we have so much people from America that visit Jamaica per year. Huh? How much people we have visit Jamaica per year? Eh? If America should put on an embargo upon Jamaica, right? No American visit Jamaica. Hmm? How would nobody tell me God Almighty, you know? How would nobody? Jamaica have no natural resources, you know? And even if Jamaica have natural resources, the embargo that America would put on Jamaica, it would make no sense because they are gonna freeze everything. They're not gonna make no other country do any business. Right? With Jamaica. Oh God, man, look at Jamaica. Man, you don't be able to self here, man. You don't be able to self here, man. Oh, man, you know better think first before you talk here, man. Because I don't understand, you know. And listen to me now. Listen to me. Not because Jamaica tell America yes. That mean Jamaica no have no backbone. You understand what I mean? Not because Jamaica say, all right, listen to me. Let me work out something. You know, me say Jamaica no have no backbone and Jamaica not standing up against America. You understand what I mean? Jamaica is trained many Jamaica training many nurse and has MOUs with Ghana, Philippines, India, and other countries. Of course, America, England. Oh, you mean, man? You know, see Jamaica train nurses and send them all over the world too. You understand what I mean? All over the world too. You understand what I mean? But listen to me, yeah. Since as you bring up that MDL, you understand what I mean? The same program where Cuba have over there or something, I send out the doctor and nurses them and thing or other countries, right? I see where Jamaica train more teachers. The world right now is in demand of Jamaican trained teachers, nurses. You understand? They need them. Is that a want? Is that a need? And the government now said to them, say, listen to me. When you don't go to work, you send back half of him. Actually, 3/4 of the pay back come to Jamaica. You send back 80% of the pay come to Jamaica. And when you come back, you get the 80%. You take 20 and say the 80 come there. No. You don't go work free. You don't go get an opportunity to get experience. And if you don't want to come back on the yard, you don't come back and don't have job the same way. Why the Cuban government couldn't do that? Man, they're just thinking about themselves. The regime in Cuba is thinking about themselves. Themselves, them are think about them, not think about anybody within Cuba. I'm telling you that. And any year Trump say, when he finished down at Iran, he might come Cuba. Yeah? But me not business with them, you know. Me just business with Jamaica. You understand me? Me just business with Jamaica. Believe you me. Because this is stubborn people. This is people who go on like they're full of pride. Listen to me, it's better for you to leave them people there alone, may I tell you. You understand? But not the people of Cuba doing it. Me I talk about the regime. You better just left the regime alone. You understand what I mean? Left the regime alone. But guys, the PNP is pushing the narrative. Yeah? And we hear the spokesperson on health for the PNP, right? Come out and been talking, you know? And he's very talkative too. You understand what I mean? Like Jamaica must not end the program with Cuba. Listen to me. Until you're in a government, you know where God, you know which God you serve. Believe you me. All of the Caribbean leaders, right? All of them come to an agreement that they're going to end this program. Yeah? And believe you me, they did. They did. So, me not here not cuss nobody else, but me here not cuss Jamaica. And cuss the Prime Minister, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Loney. So, no just give the man a break. Don't just give the man a break. The man can't sink the Jamaica with Cuba. The man can't do that. Cannot do that. So we thank the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, right, for putting Jamaica first. Believe you me, Jamaica come first and the people of Jamaica come first. Believe you me, this is stupid. What is stupid? What is stupid? So wait, you are trying to tell me, say, Jamaica must stand with Cuba. Not Cuba, stand with the regime in Cuba. That's what you want? Not working with Cuba. No. Jamaica will always work with Cuba. But the regime within Cuba, Jamaica's end is partnership with the regime, not the people of Cuba. Not the people of Cuba. Will always partner, you understand what I mean, with the people of Cuba, especially the nurses and doctors, you understand what I mean, that is serving right now within our healthcare system. Yeah, man. So what contract was cancelled? What contract was cancelled? Remember, Cuba have a contract, right? Where they send out their nurses and doctors across the world to work. And when they get the pay, right? 80% of the pay would go back to Cuba, to the regime in Cuba. And they would keep 20%. If they come back to the country, yeah? But if they go back to, when the contract up and they go back to Cuba, they get back a percentage out of that 80% that they sent home. Some people say they get back everything. But me hear one doctor from Cuba say that it's not the 80% they give you back when you go back to Cuba. They give you what they feel like they want to give you when you return to Cuba. One of the reasons is, right, you can't live above anybody in a Cuba. Everybody have to be on one level. You understand what I mean? You can't live like you're an upper class, like when they have classes in Jamaica. You have the upper class, the middle class, the lower class. They not have them something like Cuba. Everybody have to be equal. And that is one of the reasons why, right? That is one of the reasons they give you what they want to give you. They not give you no 80%. No 80%. It look like some people want us to go back to the days when we have empty shelves. We love Cuba, but we love Jamaica more. Of course, we love Jamaica more. But they also get a free education. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, they get a free education. All right, looking in Guyana, right? Guyana right now is offering free education for everybody in Guyana. But Guyana not educating his citizens, right? And try to take back from them. No, Guyana pay for every university. Fee for anybody who want to go to university. And they can go work and better them life. Yeah? Guyana is pulling back their diaspora. Of course, Guyana is pulling back their diaspora. Because they have a lot of job over there. They have money. They need people. You understand what I mean? You look like John Crow. Well, Williams, he take a junker to know another one, For real. He take a junker to know another one. And you is nothing but a low-class junker to be calling people junker. To come back. Yeah. Offering good job. Of course, Guyana is offering real good jobs. I'm telling you. Guyana, it's super rich, bro. Super rich. I'm telling you. Money is in Guyana. I mean, like, money on top of money. You understand what I mean? So, listen to me. The citizens of Guyana that live in the diaspora, they have no problem of returning back home. I'm telling you. No problem. But look, Jamaica have 6 billion US enter into the country every year. Real low class PNPism, criminal organization supporters. Oh, you know him, MDL. all the PNP say them something, man. All the PNP say them something. Because they can't handle the truth, One thing with PNP, they can't handle the truth. Me I tell you, they can't handle the truth. They always gonna disrespect you. Yes, I mean, I always want to fight you. If you see them face to face, and I talk to them. They can't reason with that. They don't like the truth. But chop, left them alone, them deal. Yes, sir. But Guyana is doing a tremendous job. Yeah, Guyana is doing a tremendous job. The beaches are black because Jamaican people don't know their rights. You see, let me tell you something. It's not like the beaches are blacked, you know. You understand what I mean? But the PNP give us a raw deal. Yeah? The PNP have give us a raw deal when they sell out all of these properties. All of the beach fronts, yeah, to these big hotels. That's the mistake that we make, you know. You understand? But under this government, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, any hotel, right, that is building in Jamaica have to give the people, the citizens of Jamaica, free access to the beach. Yeah? Yeah, man. And anybody that have lease for these beach fronts, yeah, when these lease are up, yeah, the government of Jamaica is going to take over these lease, fix up these beach fronts that the Jamaican people can enjoy the beaches. Yeah, man. For real, man. We have hundreds of beaches still available for the people of Jamaica. True. MDL, the land belonged to the people who died for the sovereignty of it. Well, we can say the same thing about many other countries, right? We can say the same thing about many other countries. But yet still we have to fork up some whole heap of thousands of dollars to buy these properties. But, boy, me don't know. Me don't know, people. We don't know, but we have to give credit to where credit is due. You understand what I mean? And we have to stand with our government. We have to stand with our government. Because, listen, let me tell you this here. Let me tell you this here. You see, if Andrew did ever stand up with Cuba and America decides to listen to me now, me are going to link Jamaica do an embargo, you know. Nobody within the Caribbean can do business with Jamaica. Nobody around the world can do business with Jamaica. Right? Only Cuba and Jamaica are going in the circle. How Jamaica can help Cuba or how Cuba can help Jamaica? Don't tell me. Because me hear many who come talk say Jamaica must not end the program with Cuba. Cuba has said to Jamaica, don't end the program. Don't end the program, but Jamaica is in negotiation with you and you don't want to accept what Jamaica is offering. But you want to accept what the other Caribbean people are offering to you. Yeah? So you want to keep Jamaica in the dungeon that you are in Cuba. So if Jamaica decides, say, all right then, Cuba, I'm with you 100%. Me not send home the nurses them. Me not end the program. Yeah? And America sanctioned, put an embargo on Jamaica and said, listen to me, and threaten the other rest of Caribbean countries them. I say, if we not trade with Jamaica, we're going to put an embargo pound or two. So Cuba and Jamaica would in one circle. Tell me what going to happen to me as a people. Tell me what going to happen to Jamaica. Lord God Almighty. Hey, you see, why I tell you, people funny, you know? People funny. And listen, let me tell you this here. This, you see, country is not easy to run. To be a prime minister is not easy. To be a president is not easy. Me I tell you that. Yeah? And for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness to make this decision, right, is to benefit the people of Jamaica. Me I tell you. The man make the right decision. Because if every Caribbean country end this program, that means something deep was coming, something significantly was coming towards them. That is the reason why they have to end the program. Something that they don't want to find themselves in. Boy, me I tell you. Me I tell you, boy. Me no know. I don't know. It's like some people just get up and talk and then them go viral For no reason. For no reason, they just get up and talk and then just go viral for no reason. Because when they must say, it just don't make no sense, but yet still, them gone viral and people just take up here and run with it. Boy, me no know. Me no know. Me no know. Me no know. Most of our tourists come from America, come from the US. Most of our businesses trade in exactly Valentine. Exactly. They don't think exactly, Sandra. A lot of these people talking about backbone, are they the same one who would give the government hell if we were sanctioned by by the US? It would be worse if they lost their US visa. You can't tell them. You can you know what come to my mind, MDL? You know what come to my mind? I heard Dr. Dawes talking about Jamaica must not end the program with Cuba. And the same thing come to my mind, MDL, that if does have any visa, right, and the American government or anybody within the administration here does thought that's what me here. If him have any visa, them are gonna take it for him. Them are gonna revoke it. I'm telling you, they're going to revoke it. You understand what I mean? So make it done there. And if them not do it already, them are gonna do it. Hi everyone, big up yourself, Cooper. We are listening the story cut up. We are listening the story cut up. Well, it cut up, so they give it, so we have to pick sense out of that sense, yeah? We have to pick sense out of that sense. The MDL visa is the last of our worries. We have to think about trade exactly. You understand what I mean? I hope the best. And listen to me. Listen to me too. We have a lot of Jamaicans, in the diaspora, that have been depending on what Jamaica is sending overseas. We want with yam. We want with breadfruit. We want with mackerel. Yeah? We want with ackee. We want with kalaloo. Listen to me, man. Jamaica have to stand up for Jamaica. You understand? We have to stand, Andrew have to stand up for Jamaica first before he can think about Cuba. And the rest of the Caribbean countries, them. You understand me? Jesus Christ is coming. Yes, he's coming for real. One day. Yeah? Dawes made a statement to the Observer. I went back to look for it, but I couldn't find it. It seems it was removed. Let me tell you, Valentine, may I tell you, say, they could have removed it and they could have removed it subtle. Right? It's still on recording somewhere, and the American government going to find it somewhere. Yeah, may I tell you? Yes, especially in Toronto. We need food. This food nasty or whatever. Yes. Yes, although we spend an arm and a leg for it. Jamaican food. Oh, you mean, man? We spend an arm and a leg for it. But we can't do without with Jamaican food in the diaspora. Yeah? And people not looking at this broad and wide. Right? Some thought just come to people's head. Yeah? And they just run with it. They don't really think about it deep and wide, And that's why people really, when you hear certain argument out there, right? You don't get up and just talk. You think about it first. And think about every implication. You understand what I mean? Because this broad and wide. Yo, man, that's a. We can't understand. And the thing is, I don't know why the opposition would come out so quickly. A matter of fact, you can't expect better from Dawes. You cannot expect better from Dawes. Because him feel like say he must get up and just talk. You understand what I mean? That's why him tell so much lie. So the PNP actually pies him. You understand what I mean? And then he come up and say, boy, no, it wasn't true. You understand what I mean? So you don't know what, this man just get up and talk for just talking sake. He wasn't thinking. He wasn't thinking. Jamaica have to do what them have to do. The Prime Minister have to do what them have to do to protect the Jamaican people, to protect the business people in the country. And look at it. Look at it this way. Look at it this way too. Look at it this way. MDL and Valentine. Right? We have some investors in the country and so forth, right? If America decided that, all right, if Jamaica, decided that, all right, we're going to stand up against America and we're going to back Cuba, right? America sanctioned Jamaica, right? Or put on an embargo upon Jamaica, right? These business persons, that came to Jamaica to invest in, them not have no option but to pack up and go home, You know how much people the hotel industry have employed? How much Jamaicans own hotels in Jamaica? Yeah? Me don't know if no Jamaicans own any hotels in Jamaica. So all of these hotel would have to pack up and leave the shores of Jamaica. Left thousands of people out of jobs. Out of jobs. Yeah? So there is a lot of things in this for Jamaica to lose. A lot of things in this for Jamaica to lose. So Cuba and Cubans, please, may I beg you, understand. It's not like Jamaica abandoned Cubans. Yeah? No. Jamaica will not abandon. Right? Cuba are Cubans. Yeah? The regime is the one, yeah, that the government is trying not to support. Sanders Group, Sanders Group is Jamaican. Yeah, Bush Stewart, yeah. But even that, Valentine, they would have to close it down and continue the other operations that they have in the Caribbean. You understand me? Because who going to come to Jamaica? If America put an embargo upon Jamaica, who's going to come to Jamaica to stay in these hotels? You understand me? Nobody now gonna come to Jamaica to occupy these hotels. Yes, I mean, so why, Anjo, me happy that we have you as our Prime Minister. Believe you me, you have shown a sense of maturity. Yeah? Something that will never able to pay you for. Yeah? And even though we have underpaid you for 10 years, yeah, you continue to put out your all for Jamaica and Jamaicans. Yeah? A matter of fact, you even work harder. Yeah? You even work harder, Mr. Wholeness. Believe you me. Oh God Almighty, man. Hey, when you really assess and you work against the previous prime ministers, oh God, man, you have to give him credit. You have to give this young man his credit. Andrew Michael Wholeness, right? Show signs of maturity. Yeah? The man showed true leadership. Believe you me. And that's what we need in this country. That's what we need in this country. Yeah? And I can guarantee you this. If Jamaica should buy oil, if Jamaica should find oil tomorrow, and we have Andrew Michael Wholeness, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wholeness in power, right? Oh my God. Yeah? Jamaica and Jamaicans, right? Life will never be the same again. Yeah? Some of the things that this Prime Minister have done in his past term is the first government and is the first Prime Minister we have ever seen doing this, right? With less. with less. Yeah? Check it out. Which other government, which other prime minister you have seen that put the poor people of Jamaica first? Like the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. When this man create the social housing program, it wasn't for the rich. See, big up yourself. It wasn't for the rich. It was for the poor people of this country. Andrew Michael Holness could use that money that he used to build those 300 and had houses, right? In the last decade. He could have used that money and build board houses. He could have built about 5,000 board houses that the PNP used to build in their times. He could have built 5,000 board houses, right? But the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness decided that, listen to me, board house can't take people out of poverty. Board house can't take people out of poverty. I'm going to build these people concrete houses. 2, 3 bedroom with bathroom, kitchen, and living room. And I'm going to build it on their land. So when I build those houses on their land, and they have the title for it, they have papers for it, then they can use that paper, go to the bank if they have any ambition, borrow money, start a local business, buy a taxi, and move themselves from poverty to prosperity. Andrew Michael Holness is a man of vision. Vision. The man realized, listen to me, poverty, right, is a generational curse. And in order to break that generational curse, you have to tackle it from the root. You have to tackle it from birth. And the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have put a program in place called Jamaica 68. Any child that have been born over 2022 can apply, right? And the government, every budget cycle, the government put money into this scheme for these children. And you as a family member can put money, anybody can put money inside of these accounts for these kids. And when they reach the age of 18, they can draw down from this money to send themselves to university, send themselves to college, or they can buy a property that values, yeah, or they can start a business, yeah. We have never seen this type of leadership in our country, and some people would want to be ungrateful. Yeah, I heard some people talking about the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness must not take his salary. Yeah, not take his salary. Why? Why? John Big Up himself. Why the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness must not take his salary? After he dedicated 10 years of not taking any raise, 10 years of going home with $750,000 a month. People are saying, is not the right time? Is not the right time? Huh? Exactly, John. That's what we were saying earlier. Yeah, that some the doctors and nurses getting a lot of offer from the government. Some of them have been offered contracts too. You know what I mean? Some is taking up the contract, some not going to. Yeah, because believe you me, some of them living in fear of the regime in Cuba. You know what I mean? So guys, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is doing a tremendous job. Yeah, he's doing a tremendous job. Who asks where the house is? I did. He come like you're blind. Graham, come like you're blind. Just go on the Prime Minister page. Graham, go on the Prime Minister page and look on every houses that the Prime Minister is giving to the poor people of Jamaica. Look where they were living before, and look what the Prime Minister, the government of Jamaica, have offered to them. Yeah? Yeah, man, it's on the Prime Minister page, man. On the Prime Minister page. One thing we can't understand with people, you know. This is the thing that we can't understand with people. If we want to get information, right? We do what we have to do to get information, right? Like, if we want to get information about our job, we call the HR, we go to a supervisor and all of these things, yeah? To get information about the job. Yeah? But things that we don't want to know about, yeah, we just leave it alone. Many people, right, want to talk on the Prime Minister and his achievements. But many of you guys never take the time to do your research and to go on the Prime Minister page, follow him, right? And follow government page, yeah? To find out what the government is doing for the people of Jamaica. You're not going to hear the news about it. Yeah, that is a problem, John. Yeah, you're not going to. A matter of fact, you will hear it on the news, but it depends on which news you follow also. You know what I mean? Because news like the RJR group of company, why they hardly bring nothing good that is taking place within the government. Because they always want the government to look bad. You know what I mean? They always want the government to look bad. Yeah? They always want the government to look bad. Yeah, man. We need more. Guys, please, top up the live, guys. And if you're not following me, guys, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Bring me to 100, guys. 100 likes. Just 30 more likes, please. Thank you, MDL. Yes, son? There is no nationality called black. You illiterate fool. We are talking to Pipe. We are talking to. Yeah, of course, in the comment section. We don't know who you are talking to. Okay. Yeah, Valentine. God. Having someone every summer. So if Stuart grow and live in Chinese, he is a Chinese man. Oh, yeah, something there because in the comment section. But guys, it's a conversation that we really need to have. It's a conversation we really, really need to have. And listen to me now. Listen to me. I heard the Minister of Health came out and he tried to have the conversation regarding the birth rate that is low in Jamaica. I would love the statistics in Cuba birth rate. I would love to see it. Because if they are treating the people the way how they are treating the people, yeah, I would love to see the birth rate in Cuba. I would love to see it. How rapidly it's dropping, or if it's not dropping. You know what I mean? No other prime minister can be compared to Andrew. Parchment, Thomas man, no other prime minister in the history of Jamaica can compare to the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. The man, listen to me. Hate Andrew all you want. Hate him all you want, but match his work with other prime minister work. And tell me what you think. You understand what I mean? Match your work, match Andrew work against any other prime minister's work in Jamaica. Yeah? And then we can talk. You understand? Yeah, man. Match it, and then we can talk. Many people, them say them just get up and not like Andrew. And when you ask them for what reason, they don't like Andrew. Because I mean, they can't tell you. But nobody can say Andrew not doing his work. That is the reason why we don't like Andrew. You understand what I mean? Them can't say that. Them can't say that. Even the PNP. When you question a PNP, right? When a PNP say to you, say, me not like Andrew. And when you say, why you not like Andrew? Yeah? They must say, boy, Andrew, a liar. Andrew, not talk the truth. But them can't say, Andrew not doing work. You understand what I mean? When you talk to PNP, why you not like Andrew? Because Andrew have 28 bank account. You understand what I mean? And them look up small reason they never give you. Why them not like Andrew? You understand what I mean? But nobody can say, boy, me not like Andrew because Andrew not doing work. None of them can say that. Andrew is working on behalf of every Jamaicans. You understand what I mean? Because he's not doing a good job. Graham, when you talk about he's not doing a good job, what are you talking about? All right, Graham, tell me in which way Andrew Michael Holness is not doing his job. Tell me. Let all of us on the platform, a comment section, then me I go off for now, Tell all of us in the comment section what job Andrew is not doing. Tell us in the comment section, Graham. We want educate us because we all want to learn tonight. You understand what I mean? We all want to learn tonight. So tell us something that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is not doing. Tell us something that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is not doing, Graham. Tell us exactly. St. John said, tell us, because we're here to learn. All of us is here to learn. So tell us what Andrew is not doing, please. We want to hear, Graham. Yeah, man, tell us, please, Graham. Katabi say what? Everyone here. Tell us what the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is not doing. Yeah. Come up, the Graham. Come up, Graham. Come up fast, man. You're slow, Graham. You're slow. Come up faster, man. But let me tell you something, Graham. Let me tell you something. Valentine say why you here to Graham. Let me tell you something, Graham. Let me tell you something. You see, when the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness took over government in 2016, since as I said, Andrew, let me bring your attention to this. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness realized that the Jamaican people have been overtaxed. Yeah, overtaxed. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness and the finance minister then, Dr. Nigel Clark, have presented the first, a matter of fact, from Jamaica get independence, is the first budget that have presented in Jamaica without implementing no new taxes. Yeah? Andrew Michael Holness is the first prime minister of Jamaica to present budgets and top up budgets without implementing no new taxes on the back of the Jamaican people. You understand me? Make that soak in, Graham. Make that soak in. Yeah? And the government present a decade of no new taxes. And you want to hear something else, Graham? On top of presenting 10 consecutive budget presentation without implementing no new taxes, the government of Jamaica have able to buy JUTC buses with our own money. They have able to buy school buses with our own money. We don't have to borrow any money, Graham. Graham, are you hearing me? Whenever time the PNP in power, they have to be borrowing money to buy JUTC buses. Under this government led by Andrew Michael Holness, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, we present content 10 consecutive budget presentation without implementing no new taxes. And we have able to use our own money to do all of these things, to buy police vehicle, fix up police station, and all of these things. Graham, can you tell us, right, in the 18 and a half years, right, the PNP was in power, taxing the heck out of Jamaican, or out of our Jamaican people. Tell us where those money went. Tell us what those money have done for the people of Jamaica. Tell us now, Graham, please. May I beg you? May I beg you, Graham? Tell us, Graham, please. We are wait. Eh? We are wait. And let me tell you something, Graham, that you don't understand. And something else that you don't understand. When the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness took over government in 2016, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness get the country with the debt to GDP at 135%. Yeah? When the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, right, reaches, I think it's 10 year. Yeah? Jamaica debt to GDP went down to 62%. Yeah? What you talk about, man? 62%. One of the time, Graham, your British citizen said to him, Andrew, stop paying up on the debt and give the Jamaican people the money because the Jamaican people are suffering. Andrew said to him, Mark, you idiot. You idiot. Listen to me now. And listen to good leadership. I'm going to pay down on the debt. A matter of fact, the money that the IMF said we must pay, right? We're going to put more on it so our debt can pay off more faster, that we have more money in our pocket to spend to do what we have to do. Yeah? And let me tell you something, Graham. This government is the first government in history to give back poor people money in their pocket in this country. Cash grant. Cash grant. Tell me which other government in the history of Jamaica have ever give back to the people cash grant. And remember, remember this side of Graham. We don't have no oil mine. Yeah? And we are giving back to the people of Jamaica. This is good leadership. This is good leadership. This is not pure leadership. Huh? This leadership that Jamaica have right now, the world need it, America need it, Canada need it, America need it, all over the world need this type of leadership that we are experiencing in Jamaica from the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Huh? Can't stand it. Graham, I know we can't see her coming back in the comment section. Graham, where you being so, Graham? I know we can't see you come back in the comment section. Eh? Are you on the far you page watching? Guys, please, may I beg you, don't look at the thumbs up button, right? Just give me a thumbs up now. Bring me to 100 likes. Because boil me a boil down, you know. Boil me a boil down. Oh, no, just give me 100 likes, please. Or just bring me to 100. And those who don't subscribe to the YouTube channel, may I beg you, no, please, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah? Yeah, subscribe and turn on the notification bell that whenever time I uploaded a video, you will be the first one to be notified. Please, may I beg you, and thank you. Yeah. The JP government moved the minimum wage from 6,000 to 16,000 per week. And add to that MDL in this third term, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the government of Jamaica, going to move the minimum wage to $32,000 per week. And, hello, listen to me. Listen to me, man. You see this man, Andrew, him great. We can't take nothing away from him. He's just brilliant. The man just brilliant. And the way how the man go about doing his job, oh my God, man. Top tier. Top tier. Mr. England change 6 prime minister in a 2 years. England changed 6 prime minister in 2 years. Jamaica have 1 prime minister. 1 prime minister. Right? For 15 years. Not 15, 10, 11 years. You understand what I mean? 10, 11 years. Oh God, man, the world need the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. Me, I wonder what Andrew gonna do after he finished the 4th term, because Andrew still going to be young. I think Andrew going to be 70 after the 4th term. He have a lot of life left in him. Yeah? And with his brilliantness. Oh God. Andrew, big up myself. Boy, I be proud of you so till, boy. Just be Andrew, be proud of you, man. Me say be proud of you so till, man. Me say, be proud of you, Andrew. Graham gone. Ask GPT. Yes. Chat GPT got ask him Valentine. Government is giving seniors who never work a day in their lives a pension. Tell him that for me, no, MDL. Pension they're getting. You understand me? Graham, where you there? Come back up in a Graham. Graham, say hello in the comment section. But we see if you're still there. Laugh out loud. Is that because England is governed by morals? Me don't know. Me don't know. Hey, the leadership in England, man, is just poor. And right now, streamer a suffer. Streamer come under intense pressure right now from the opposition and the people of England. Right now, me don't know how long streamer go make it out for. Believe you me. Boy, they make streamer look like he done trying a parliament there. Me I tell you, boy, trust me. But listen to me, Graham. We have some people in the country, right, that never work a day in their life. Yeah? A day in their life. So them not have no farmer pension a come in. You understand? No farmer pension. You understand? The government of Jamaica decided that, listen to me, we have some elders in our we have some elders in our communities that never work a day in their life and they're having life hard. Andrew Michael Holness create a pension scheme for these elders 75 and over. You know what I mean? Oh God Almighty, but you don't want nothing. You don't want nothing than that, man. You don't want nothing than that. England operate by and when they did discover this morality. Sure, England government a joke thing, man. England government a joke thing. England already yet. England already yet, man. You mean by England? Listen to me. The thing is, in England, they don't have no, them don't have no problem of resigning, of course, because guess what? Guess what? Guess why they don't have no problem of resigning, right? You know why? Because them not ready. Them not ready. Tell me which other country you ever see that dismissed 6 prime minister in a 2 year. Want to tell me which other country in the world? Tell me which other country in the world you see boot out 6 prime minister in 2 years. Oh God have mercy, that's up. England. What about the royalties and their shenanigans? Tell him that for me now. Tell him that for me, yeah, man. You don't understand what I'm going, Ricardo. You don't understand what I'm going. You understand? Yeah, man. You don't understand what I'm going, man. Remember me tell you that. England need leadership, brother. England has suffered from leadership. You understand what I mean? You can't tell me. England has suffered from leadership, brother. And that you don't understand, Ricardo. You understand? No, private. Oh, boy. I tell you. Guys, hear me, I said, we will come on 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So no look out for the notification and no join me tomorrow, yeah? Please and thanks and welcome. Exactly, I will never understand what is going on with you and your lack of morals. Well, I don't know yet. So my people, my family, my friends, gonna join me tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Take one to know one, Ricardo. What do you think of Mark Golding and Finsack and his wife Sandra? And but I'm gonna say yeah, MDL, because you're gonna make me stay upon this alive here until 2 o'clock in the morning if we ever start talk about Mark Golding. You hear me I tell you? And talk about slavery. Yeah? Talk about slavery and how England tried to rob Jamaica of our birthright. Listen to me. Oh, no. Listen to me. MDL, Ricardo, Phoenix, Valentine. No big up on yourself, John, big up yourself. And we soon tomorrow. Yeah, me soon tomorrow. We talk tomorrow, yeah. Sandra, big up yourself. We talk tomorrow. I'm sorry, but I will not go back to empty shelves. Have a good night. Thank you, Sandra. Blessings. Bless yourself. Bless up yourself, everybody. And have a great night and be safe, all right? And we talk again tomorrow, all right? Bless up on yourself, guys. Bye.